Good afternoon, hustlers, jungle hustlers. It's Sean again. I just wanted to do a quick video. I was running a case study for one of my clients, and basically what I did was I wanted to figure out if using negative exacts and downbidding actually decreases the cost, the average cost of sale, the ACoS in sponsored ads. And so what I did was I got a spreadsheet and so I started tracking some data. And what I found out is that I decreased my client's ACoS by 10% in 5 days using two tactics. The first tactic was pulling the search terms report and filtering it by ordered product sales, 0 ordered product sales, and then selecting the search terms that had probably, I think, 8 clicks or higher and no sales, and then using negative exact in those ad groups. I know I talked about this in the last video, but I just wanted to reiterate it with data. And then the second thing I did was in the actual campaigns, if, for example, I couldn't find a search term to use negative exact for, then what I would do is I would downbid the keyword by about 25%. So the first tactic I did was the negative exact. And then I noticed that some keywords, the ACoS went down, and actually some keywords, the ACoS went up after I did the negative exact. And so what I did was I did a down bid by about 25% for the default bid so that we get less impressions and we can pay for less clicks on that. And that actually overall decreased the ACoS by 10% for my client in 5 days. So we had some keywords where the ACoS went up and some went down, but for the most part, overall, it decreased the ACoS by 10% in 5 days, which is awesome. So, hey Tim, welcome, brother. Awesome. Now that you guys joined, I guess I'll go over it again because I want to make sure that you guys know exactly what I did. So, the video is how I decreased my client's ACoS by 10% in 5 days. Here's what I did. I basically pulled the search terms report and pulled it into an Excel file. And then I filtered the ordered product sales column to only show the search terms that had 0 ordered product sales. And then what I did was I sorted by most clicks to least clicks, and I pulled the search terms that had, I would say, 8 clicks or higher and no sales. I pulled those and I did a negative exact. And then after a few days, I checked to see if the ACoS decreased on those keywords. And some of them did and some of them didn't. So using the negative exact overall decreased the ACoS, but I had to use a different tactic to decrease the ACoS for some of those other keywords where the ACoS actually went higher. And so what I did was I started down bidding. So I decreased. Awesome, Adam. Thanks, brother. Me too. I decreased the default bid by 25% so that we're going to get less impressions and less clicks, but at that ACoS, it wasn't really worth the amount of money we were spending per click. And so I want my client to save money and get sales from pay-per-click and not just burn money on keywords that are going to bleed them. And so I've been tracking the data. I'm going to keep tracking it. 10% in 5 days for a SKU is pretty darn good. And so I'm going to keep tracking it every 5 days probably to see how far we can go down with the ACoS. And I'm still going to try to maintain sales as well, because one of the big fears that a lot of clients have when you decrease ACoS, or just in general with pay-per-click marketing, when you decrease, when you decrease the amount of money you're spending, people can worry about a decrease in sales. But as long as you're cutting out the right keywords, then you should see an increase in sales because you're redirecting Amazon's traffic to the keywords that you want them to see. Awesome, guys. Was everything clear? Do you think you guys will be able to do this for your own accounts? I know I'm actually working with Adam down there, so I'll be doing it on his account. And I know Tim's on. What are you thinking, Tim? Was I is that a good tactic? I don't know if you're still on or not. I'm looking for a comment below to see if I can get anything from you. All right. All right, Tim, you haven't said anything. That's okay. Just ping me, comment or send me a message on Facebook. Yeah, sounds good. Awesome. All right, perfect, man. Yeah, try this and let me know what happens. I want to learn as much as possible and gather as much data as possible. And if you have any questions or need any clarifications, just either comment or reach out to me in messaging, and I can answer any questions about how to implement this. And hopefully, I'm hoping to get. I think in over 15 days, if I can do 10% a day, I'd love to get our ACoS down by like 30%. That's a little optimistic, maybe more like 20, 25, because in the beginning, when you go into account, sometimes clients, they end up spending a lot of money on keywords that might not be making them any money. So you can cut that ACoS really quickly. But then over time, it gets a little harder because you're really fine tuning everything. All right, guys. Well, I hope this helps with your private label products. I hope you're able to decrease your ad costs and increase your profit, and also increase your sales with this. Awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right. Bye.